I could find online is incredibly zoomed in. Almost fits in the screen. Gowns!
She's here, baby.
Wait, she was demoted back to gowns?
Black to black and white. Oh, it's Dracula. It says Dracula on it. Look.
This is the third in Universal's Dracula trilogy, though Dracula appeared in subsequent films, teamed with other monsters. One could say that Dracula is the Captain America of this universe. Oh, Dracula is called Count Alucard in this. Because it's Dracula back. Do you get it? Do you get it?
How fucking stupid is it to have Dracula be called Alucard? It's just Dracula backwards. What if I went evil and turned into a vampire and named myself Nye?
Oh my god, that bat. Those effects.
Is it?
They're equally as good as you think they are.
Oh. It's
Toho! Did you see the Rotten Tomato score?
for this movie?
You gotta guess. Don't look at it.
Is it high?
It's a
53.
Score. 60. You get him close every time.
Can't wait for Alucard to show. Oh, speak of the vampire. He has a mustache. Oh my god.
I almost wish Bella had a mustache.
I was really excited to see Lon Chaney as all the monsters at first.
Yeah.
But now that he is all the monsters, I don't like it as much.
Really? Why is that?
I'd rather see different people.
Everyone in the movie calls him Dracula, and there isn't a son in the cast. Look at that shit.
So.
Oh my god.
Oh, it looked like
They just draw out the frame.
Ain.
Oh god.
Oh no. The girl that I was like, oh, she's in other ones. She's in other ones. Invisible Agent. She's in The Wolfman. She's in Ghost of Frankenstein. Captive Wild Woman. She's the main girl in Captive Wild Woman. She's in Jungle Woman. She's in The Invisible Man's Revenge. She's in The Frozen Ghost. That's not one we have to watch. She's in a bunch of Tarzan movies. She's in a Sherlock movie. 5 monster movies in the 40s. All in like 3 years.
Well, yeah, they crank out like 5 or 6 a year. What if you were lying in bed and you saw a bat that wasn't flapping its wings floating, and then it expanded into a Lon Chaney sized shape and turned into Lon Chaney? What would you, like, how would you react? Would it be fear? Or...
No, I'd laugh really hard.
First Dracula movie, one of my favorite movies. Second Dracula movie without Dracula in it, total ass.
This Dracula movie at least has Dracula in it.
It's got Dracula, so I'm already excited. But it's not that great so far. You know what I wish was on the list?
What?
The Batman vs. Dracula. Actual movie.
Wow. You know what I wish wasn't on the list?
Is he gonna talk in a Hungarian accent like Bela Lugosi? Is he gonna do like a blah 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 impression?
I hope not, because that'd be really bad. Can we talk for like 1 second?
No, we're not allowed to talk during our review.
So I was looking
Dead
at that.
silence only.
Do you think that's actually a black person or a white person in blackface?
I'm wondering the exact same fucking thing.
It's Boris Karloff.
It's not Boris Karloff in the Tarzan movie where he did do blackface. Oh my god. Mind control? Nice. They're not nerfing him.
Wait. He didn't get invited in. I don't like that. Not sold.
Breaking the canon.
I mean, he wasn't invited to the party, technically. This is Dracula.
Why did he write it in the funny way? I like how it only said, like, Drac because it's fucking zoomed in.
It's actually not that bad. I can still see the movie.
You can still see the movie because it's, you know, very basically shot because it's from the 40s.
I happen to notice that the name spelled backward is Dracula.
You wanna know why? Because it's fucking obvious, old man.
I do not say I believe, but in honesty I cannot say I disbelieve.
He's Alucagnostic. Fucking multi-layered joke.
Shut up. You fucking asshole. When I think of Dracula, I don't think of him. I think of Bela Lugosi. I think of Christopher Lee, who's not even Dracula for these guys. And then I think of fucking John Carradine, and I've never even seen him as Dracula.
No, you're forgetting Luke Evans.
No, I'm not.
You're forgetting Richard Roxburgh from Van Helsing.
No, I'm not.
You're
Who's
forgetting-
Dracula 2000?
It might be Gerard Butler.
I think he is. Oh, I'm so mad at you.
We're not gonna go back to this guy's filmography. I think Vaux has that bureau. That bureau's in my house. Holy shit.
What, that one?
Yes, that one right there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Holy fuck.
This is a Twilight Zone episode. It's in black and white and everything.
Black and white version of my house. I turn off the movie, I look around, it's just the set of Dracula. She's like the Stan Lee of the Universal Monster Universe.
I think that might be Lon Chaney at this point. Maybe even Madame Zeroni, actually, because she's old and in a bunch of them as different characters. But also the same character. Do you see the fucking mural in the background? I'm glad Universal never stopped doing that. Is she gonna go fuck Dracula in a field of wheat?
Was she bitten by him already?
I would say yes, because
Oh my god.
she's one of his brides, right?
I hope so. We haven't seen the Brides of Dracula.
Ooh! Ooh! That's really cool. Yo.
I'm a big fan of this scene right now.
He's not walking.
Oh yeah, no,
He's flying.
fucking flying across the swamp. I'm buying him more as Dracula now.
I still don't like it.
Get used to the mustache version, because he doesn't take it off.
I don't care about the mustache. I care about Lon Chaney. Every time I see him, I see
Wolfman?
Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
I don't see Dracula. He doesn't have the accent, and he just looks... He's too big. Chaney's a hefty dude.
Chaney, yeah, he's got a bit of meat in those bones.
I don't think Count Dracula is as a hefty, like...
Tall and, like, slender, which is why John Carradine fits so well.
Yeah, I like the tall and slender idea.
What you're saying, and it's kind of what you said earlier, too, John Carradine looks more like Dracula in just Captive Wild when he's just a guy.
Than Lon Chaney does right now.
And he is Dracula.
Yep, I just don't like it as much as I would if
Why
it was
did
someone
Dracula
else.
hitch a ride in a car, is my question.
With the Bride of
He
Dracula.
can float across swamps.
Yeah, but he's really slow when he floats.
He could turn to a bat that doesn't flap its wings at all, and then fly across the mountains.
Okay, now let's see if they has to be invited in.
Come right in.
Come right in.
Come on in.
Yes! Look at now he's smiling. Yeah, they kept the rule. Oh, he's creating his weather. I've never seen Dracula actually use that power.
I like your countryside.
I don't even hear Dracula. It sounds just like Lon Chaney's
It
regular
sounds like
voice.
Lon Chaney.
Look, he's even hunching over a little bit to kind of hide his stomach because he's obviously a little overweight.
It's not the over. He's hefty. He's a big dude.
Exactly. He's trying to like appear slender. Why is it a romance? Remember the opening scene of the first Dracula where he spilled some blood because he cut himself accidentally, and Dracula's like freaking the fuck out because he really wants it, but he's got to keep his cool. Then
Now
you look at
him
this
and his
scene,
bride are...
and he's like, "Ooh, you're so
Oh,
pretty."
but that's her boyfriend. So I think we're gonna watch Dracula kill someone.
But why is Dracula a jealous secret lover? He shows himself all dramatically like, "Whoa, this is me, I'm Dracula."
Do you think he's gonna try to punch him?
Now we're talking. Okay, that was a bit corny as hell.
Wow, he killed him though.
Kind of wanted some fangs there, but
Oh,
you
he
know,
didn't kill him.
whatever.
He has a gun.
So Dracula is intangible now?
I don't
that
think
what's going on?
intangible. I think the bullet, like,
Sunk into his skin and stayed there?
went through and then went into her.
Oh my god. This is art. This is a masterpiece.
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it a hell of a lot better than the other Dracula sequel. Here's Dracula rubbing himself against me. That's what's happening. This is a very strange sequel to the Dracula movie.
Oh, it looks so bad.
Never gets old, man. Never gets old. What manner of creature is it?
That's from the book. They just zoomed in on the book.
He's reading Bram Stoker's Dracula? So this movie's version of Dracula fighting someone is having him push him through some doors a little bit. Get
I
shot
think-
80 times, nothing happens.
Did Dracula bite him?
Turn into a bat, chase him through a cemetery, and then when he falls down, kind of rub yourself on him.
I don't know if he bit him or not. It looks like he did because of his eyes.
I hope so, but we could have seen that instead of watching him rub himself
Yeah,
on.
but this is show, don't show.
No, but you showed the wrong show. You still don't realize he's Dracula? You're calling him Alucard? He turned into a bat and chased you.
I have to look up the powers of Count Dracula now because I don't know if he's
No, it's just
intangible.
the X-Men ones.
I don't think he's intangible. He's gained these abilities through deals with the devil.
Is that it?
That's what it says. That's how he got it.
That's so fucking funny.
He is immune to conventional means of attack, so if someone tries to stab him in the back with a knife, the blade goes through his body as if it's air. He gets stabbed at one point when he's on the boat, and it just goes through him. I remember
It's
that.
actually really cool.
And he doesn't have power over all animals. Rats, owls, bats, moths, foxes, and wolves.
That's all the ones that matter in the series. Lon Chaney is crazy tall, to his credit. But Dracula has 3 brides. Does he want a 4th? Or did one of them die? Or...
He probably doesn't have any right now.
We still have not seen Frankenstein and Dracula on the same screen at the same time. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we saw Frankenstein and the Wolfman.
Yeah.
And to give me credit, Frankenstein was him, and the Wolfman was Dracula. So
Yeah, fair enough.
there's no voice inflection. It works for the Wolfman because he's a regular guy that turns into a wolf.
Yep.
It works for Frankenstein because he doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not in this one. But it doesn't work for this movie. Because Dracula is supposed to be from Hungary. And
Dracula has the most personality out of all the Universal monsters.
and Lon Chaney just doesn't.
That's why the first Dracula is one of my favorites. That and
I'm just not sold.
it's a masterpiece, but like also the performance by Bella
It's great.
is like captivating, you know?
I'm a little disappointed. That's all.
What?
Is that Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? They're playing Star Wars music in the background again. Here's accent.
Sounds like Van Helsing.
They got this guy and said, try to do a Hungarian accent. Here, just listen to this shit and fucking try to do it. And then
Lon Chaney.
Lon Chaney, they're like, you're the star of the movie. Just do you.
In this way, it can.
Oh, I love that effect! Yeah, we can fix that. It looks like Dracula bit him.
Just inject him with this anti-vampire serum. Oh no, just paint over the scars.
No one could choose a thing so loathsome.
Sure you could.
I would.
Right, okay, right now.
Yeah.
If you could be a vampire, would you be a
Yes.
vampire? If you could be a
100%.
werewolf, would you be a werewolf?
100%.
If you could be Dracula, if you
Easy.
could be vampire, if
Oh,
you could be
100
Frankenstein.
No.
I'd be Frankenstein.
I would not be Frankenstein.
I'd be Frankenstein. I'm already Frankenstein.
You
Nothing
are
changes.
Frankenstein.
Review good.
Would you be the Invisible Man?
Oh yeah.
But you'd have to be naked all the time.
Oh,
I
no.
know, what a big problem for you.
I don't know if there's enough invisible serum to make my huge dog invisible.
Would you be the Mummy from this series?
No.
Why?
All of the movies were bad. Except
Well,
the first one.
The first one. Oh, so you would be the first one. Where you have the heart attack powers.
I guess I could be a mummy, yeah.
Would you be the mummy that kind of lumbers around?
No, he sucks.
Sometimes? Uses one
He's
arm.
just a guy, but old.
He uses one arm even though he has two working arms.
Because the first mummy is actually supernatural. The newest one's just a guy who's old.
The modern day ones, they are
Yeah, they're better.
omnipotent.
But-
Like, they can do anything. Oh my god, this vapor, you know what that means? They've
to
had
it.
him transform into either a bat that isn't flying that is flying.
Or
A pile of
Steam.
vapor.
the morgue. You didn't get invited in there.
It's not anyone's house. I don't know, I feel like the arbitrary rules of where he can and can't go can be stretched pretty fucking far.
It was part of the plan I told you about in the garden.
Oh, so she just wanted immortal life. She fucking hates Alucard.
So in this movie, Alucard is a dumbass, too. That's interesting.
Alucard's real name is Count Dracula.
What? Alucard's Dracula?
Dude in the cape who turned into a bat, that's Dracula?
Burn his grave before he reaches it.
Burn his grave before he reads. That sounds a lot like something a writer would invent to get out of a little hole. That's not anywhere in the Dracula canon, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
The balls on these movies should not be only an hour long anymore. I'm not feeling it. We're almost in the home stretch, not quite, but I'm not thinking a score above 5.
It's not the worst Dracula movie.
It's not the worst Dracula movie by far.
Just grab him. Don't walk fucking slowly at him. You're useless. He can't go back to his resting site, so he'll be destroyed.
Just take your cape off and smother it. There's water everywhere. Wait a minute. There's so many ways he could stop this from happening. Oh yeah, make the fire bigger with a log.
Put wood on it, yeah.
Oh my god. Dracula is the dumbest piece of shit in this movie.
Steal his ring. Nah, piece of shit. Defeated the boss, didn't even loot the body.
We're in the home stretch. Out of 10.
Just a 5. It's not bad, but it's not good. Again.
I don't know. I'm feeling another 4. It's leagues ahead of fucking Daughter, but it's nowhere near classic Dracula. Also, it doesn't make any sense. The title is misleading. The character is dumb.
Well, now that Dracula's dead, the movie's not as interesting. They didn't even play the banger. So fucking mad.
What's the Dracula banger?
No, the Phantom of the Opera banger.
You're still on about that?
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna kill her. And he's gonna get mad. You think he's gonna shoot them?
Oh, he burned her alive. Wait a minute.
That's a good way to end that part, yeah.
Solid ending. Unlike most Universal monster movies where it's just ridiculous.
Wow.
Ready for the next one, buddy?
No. What's the next
Are you
one?
sure? Because it's called Jungle Woman.
Oh boy.
Another gorilla girl.
Yeah. That, I mean, the last one didn't suck, so maybe this one doesn't suck.